I have a story because I met Nazi after Dottie and Yüksel left, so I did not know them. But on my first trip to Turkey, Nazi decided to take me to Ankara, and we went to visit them. And for the first time, I met Dottie, and discovered not only is she from Arab, Alabama, about 40 miles off the road from my hometown. My aunt by marriage was her 4th grade teacher. I had to go all the way to Ankara to meet her.
Well, I've got some things to say.
Oh, we're in trouble now.
There's Charlie. I first met Charlie. We got married, and Charlie did our catering service.
Now you met me before that.
Yeah.
When you at Oldsmobile in the back of 1705. Yeah.
You keep saying that.
Monroe Drive, that's right. 1705 Monroe Drive.
That car had an amazing suspension system. It was rock and roll. The windows were all steamed up. I'll tell you what. What a car. That Oldsmobile Cutlass.
Yeah. You better stop right there, because this is going too far. We're all going to be in trouble.
It was inspirational.
You keep saying that.
All right, go ahead, Joyce.
Well, there's a lot of tales about Charlie. That's one of them. And then there were the times that, then we got married. Charlie did the catering. Charlie and Nita. And of course they were late showing up. And then
You got married too early.
And then,
We were wondering what the rush was.
Okay, and then there was a time, you make me forget, I'm getting a, and then they brought these damn cats over the house. I said, we don't need a cat.
You used to have.
They had these cats. They said, oh, well, our cat just had some kittens. We're going to give her this cat. I said, we don't need a cat. They come over there, and I said, they'll have fleas. We don't want fleas in our house. They came over there with these little cats. They were wound up in old towels, and it was sprayed so bad that you could smell. Oh,
You said you didn't want fleas.
They threw the cats in the house and left.
You had no choice.
We had these 2 cats walking around, and they smelled so bad.
Why didn't you just flush them?
They smell like kerosene, Charlie.
Then we had to go
It was cheaper than the other stuff.
We had to go out and buy a cat box and all this. Well, the cats dried out, and they were running around, they were playing, we got them some food.
Well, the 2
Oh, they
cats
left
they
us.
gave us,
And then we kind of liked the cats, so they said, we'll be back next week to collect one, because we said, well, we kept both of them. Okay, that was another story. But the one, and then Charlie, they were, he was working, going through school, he was having all these things.
He was working with Stan, if I
And
remember.
then, the day that he came over to our
I
house,
was working for the state highway department
Before that?
at the same
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
Right.
okay. All right.
and then they were managers of this apartment on Piedmont Avenue.
That's down the road.
They come over to our house one night. They said, oh, you won't believe what's happened. Oh, you won't believe. What's happened? We found a body.
what?
A body.
I found a body.
Somebody
Been
was
dead,
dying
been
in
dead
that
for 2
building.
weeks.
Oh my God.
And Charlie tells us,
I
but
knocked
I
on the
can't
door to
help
pay
but
the
laugh.
rent.
Why is that funny,
smells
dude?
funny.
That's not
What, Charlie goes around, he says,
Is that funny?
what? He says, what's the smell? Oh my God, you've been dead for a week. You won't smell it. Why did it take 2 weeks to smell somebody? And then he had to go crawling around the thing, and he would come in there and tell. But the funniest thing? They came to our house one night, and Charlie had just got his car, his Volkswagen, back in shape for the first time.
Wait a minute.
That was before the Mustang, right?
I never had a Mustang.
He had just got.
Yes, you did. You had a Mustang that you took down to Florida.
No.
No, that was the Oldsmobile.
That was Corvair.
Oh, it was, you're
Yeah.
right, yeah, okay, all right. Well,
Charlie had
You
just
know, what's
gotten
the
his Volkswagen van back in shape.
Good
Okay.
thing.
And y'all had just gotten it out of the shop. You came to the house, and Nita and I were sitting out there with, you know.
Y'all were fixing food or something, and we needed
And,
booze.
y'all went
You
up
didn't stock
to
up
get
on
some
So you
booze.
sent Ara and
I said,
I out to get
"Nita."
booze.
I said, where are they? You know, they've been gone. You know, here's the
For
thing.
an
It's up
hour,
on the
hour
corner.
and a half.
I said, been gone for 30 minutes. She said, well, you don't know Charlie. When he gets in a wine store, he's going to look at every wine bottle. Well, 30 minutes had passed. 45 minutes passed. I said, what's happened?
I mean, it was a
No.
block to the liquor store.
She said, no, well, you know, Charlie's still looking. I said, Nita, it's an hour. I'm going to go up there and see what's happening. And about that time they called us. Well, they came home. And Charlie's brand new van that had just got out of the shop that
It's
day
been painted,
is torn up in the back.
torn up in the front and the back.
Well,
Charlie
Somebody
tore up
robbed the
more
liquor store
cars.
that we were going to buy liquor in. Somebody robbed the liquor store, and they were drunk themselves, and they tore out of the liquor store in this beat-up old Mustang and ran into the front of me.
and then turned
Spun
around
around,
and
got
ran
on
into the
the
back
road.
of him.
Gunned the car and spun in the road a couple times and hit me in the back. Within 5 seconds, I got hit by the same guy twice. Within 5 seconds. So Ara and I just sit there, boom, boom.
So he goes out and stands over there, and the guy, they stop the guy stops, the girl gets out and runs. And
Guy
the
got
police
out.
comes, because they're chasing him because he's stolen some stuff from the. And the guy says, well, what do I arrest him with? Something like that. And the guy gets out of the car, they put him in the car, and he starts peeing on the car.
He started peeing in the police car.
Oh my God.
First thing, when
She's
he
in the office.
threw the door, his girlfriend threw the door, and she ran. Sort of. Didn't really run because she wasn't in any condition to run. He got out and he threw one leg out, and that's as far as he could go.
So they
He was so drunk he couldn't stand up. So he was an easy mark. But he got him over to the police car and opened the door, and he's leaning up against the door, peeing in the police car.
And then the police car, the police, well, what do I charge him for? He's pissing on the.
So he got several charges. Charged for this was the second robbery. He had robbed a 7-Eleven a mile or two away, and then he's robbing the liquor store. And when he threw open the door, these 6-packs of beer just fell out. So
But I always thought that was so
they charge
funny.
him for that, and they charge him for urinating in public.
You don't need to go.